Hello everybody and welcome to another Walking Dead video. So today I want to talk about Aaron and why I think Aaron is in danger and why I believe Aaron is definitely going to get Dwight's death. I know a lot of people are up in the air about who's going to get Dwight's death because there's lots of red herrings with Gabriel and even Magna hinting at getting Dwight's death. But the reason why I believe Aaron is going to get Dwight's death is because Magna, we've seen her in one shot basically this entire part, and with Dwight's death at the end of this part, it doesn't make much sense for her to come back in right at the end just to take Dwight's death. There's no build-up. And I think Gabriel has just been a massive red herring just because 11A really set him up, but 11B's kind of changed his path. He's no longer in that mindset to do Dwight's death. And I feel like that's just a blatant switch they gave us where we all thought it would be Gabriel up until the end, where it's actually Aaron. So let's move on to why I actually believe it's Aaron. What is my proof for it being Aaron? Well, first of all, Aaron is getting a lot of screen time near the back half. Like, he kind of got basically no screen time in the first 8 episodes, and he got very little screen time in the first half of this 8 episodes. But now, because we're in the back half, he's getting a lot of screen time. He's still kind of a small character, but he's getting a lot more than he used to. Gabriel, on the other hand, has had constant screen time throughout the entire thing, and that's why I believe he's a red herring. Now, why do I think Aaron is going to get it? Another proof I have is that, especially in episode 13 and 14, Aaron is taking a lot of the aggression, and every time a gun is fired or pointed when it's between Aaron and Gabriel, it's always at Aaron. If you noticed, in episode 13 it happens and someone tries to shoot him but you ran out of ammo. I think that's definitely foreshadowing for someone shooting him, but this time they have ammo. And in episode 14, on the roof with Toby, he aims the gun at Aaron, not Gabriel, and Gabriel just kind of stands there. And even at the end, Aaron's the one to pick up the gun and shoot Toby, which I think is direct foreshadowing to his death, and he's going to be on the other side of that next time someone's got a gun. That's what I believe. I did mention this a little in my kind of review for episode 14, that I definitely believe that moment was foreshadowing. But looking at all the things we have about Aaron, every time a gun's involved, it's pointed at him. And he's kind of in the prime position to take Dwight's death now, because Gabriel is no longer in the mindset for that death. He now believes in God again, and he's kind of gone to the back, and he's kind of no longer the focus, when Aaron's now the focus between those two. So how do I think this death is going to happen? I believe it's going to be heavily remixed, and I definitely believe Pamela's not going to be involved at all in this death, just because she's taken very little screen time in this season. I think definitely Lance is going to be the kind of the Pamela stand-in, and the way I see it is that Lance is going to kind of stand up to Aaron and be like, I don't believe what happened in episode 14, what you're telling me is truth. We saw that in the trailer. We're seeing conflict between those two characters. Also, when Lance is shooting all those walkers at the end of episode 13 or 12, I believe, who's to come and check? Aaron. Who's to be like, oh, is everything okay? And Lance looks back sinister and be like, yes, it is. Then turns around and quickly shoots a walker. That is definite foreshadowing for Aaron, just because it's always Aaron involved in all these things. And I definitely think that Lance is going to be the Pamela stand-in. And what I believe is going to happen is that Lance is going to call Aaron and Gabriel out. Then maybe Gabriel gets arrested. And Aaron's like, nah, I can't. What are you doing? And I believe what's going to happen is that when we see that 6 months time jump at the end of episode 9, Aaron is going to maybe die there, or slightly later on. He could die in either two places. Right there as a proof to show Maggie the power of the Commonwealth, where I believe that Lance is going to order Daryl or Rosita to shoot Aaron, and maybe Daryl cowards out, but Rosita is going to shoot him. I definitely believe Rosita is going to shoot Aaron, just because we got the foreshadowing that Rosita is going to be the shooter in episode 4 of season 11 with her dream about Abraham when she mentioned to Carol. So if he dies there, it'll be a show to Maggie when Lance is like, kill him, prove it. Or it happens later on, and I definitely think this is more probable, that Aaron kind of stands up to Lance back at the Commonwealth, and we get kind of the scene from the comics where Aaron's got a gun, he's shouting at Lance, and Rosita is realising that if Aaron kills Lance, all of Alexandria is screwed and everyone's going to be kicked out of the Commonwealth. And I believe Rosita's going to have to step up and have to shoot Aaron to save her children. Like, I think that's what she's going to think. She'll be like, I need to do this for Coco. I need to do this for Daryl's like nieces and nephew. I need to do this for all of Jerry's kids, and I feel like she's going to step up and shoot Aaron for the greater good, because she knows if Aaron kills Lance, even though it's right, it screws everyone else over, and that's what I believe is most likely going to happen. In my opinion, it makes a lot of sense for Aaron, and he's been foreshadowed many times throughout this part, and I've only mentioned just a couple of instances where he's been foreshadowed. He's just been very heavily foreshadowed in the last two episodes, but please tell me down below what you think about my theory. Do you believe all these little events I've mentioned are definite foreshadowings for Aaron to get Dwight's death? Do you believe one of the two scenarios I said are definitely going to happen? Which scenario do you believe is going to happen more? And if you have any other option, or any other opinion, please tell me down below. I would like to know. But this is it for me today. And look on the screen for more Walking Dead content. I recommend you do, because I do videos all the time, and you're guaranteed to find something else you like. And if you don't like anything, come back here and give me a hate comment if you really don't like anything, so I know to step up my game. And subscribe if you want more content like this, want more reviews, want more discussion, more theories. Please subscribe for more Walking Dead content all the time. And this is for me today. So goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you at a later date.